Well, hello there. I don't know if you can tell, I don't want to lift my left arm up too high because it hurts, but I broke my shoulder. I had well, my blood sugar got real low and I took a dive in a parking lot and broke my shoulder, or fractured it, broke a piece off of it, they said, so I got to get that taken care of now. But having said that, no, that's why I'm not holding Sarge up here right now. Sorry, everybody. Sarge the cat usually makes an appearance right about now. But I've already prepped my face with Village Barber shaving oil. I've got about 3 days worth of growth here on my face. Just haven't felt like shaving. You might understand why. And let's see, my razor is going to be this twist to open adjustable. It's the Slim Adjustable from Gillette. In there, on its second use, will be a blade that I quite like, or at least I've had good luck with these so far, a Tiger blade, one of their platinum blades. And let's see here, I'm not going to have a soap or a cream today. It's going to be Tabex powder shaving soap. And I've mixed that up. I've lathered that in the, it's the copper shaving bowl from Captain's Choice, the lighter of the two. And I am using my Crowley Tosh Black Badger brush. So I'm going to run a little bit of water here. Excuse me a second. Just a little bit. And I'm going to dip just the very, very tippy tips of this brush into that warm water there and try to get a lather started here. Looks like I'll be shaving one-handed, but well, I guess I usually do that anyway. But hope you're all doing well out there this week. I hope you're doing better than I am. I almost didn't do a shave or a video or anything. I've been kind of exhausted as well. Started feeling oddly euphoric when my blood sugar went down to 37, which is pretty low. But anyway, I'll get shaving here best as I'm able to. I'll wet the razor and set the bowl down. So here we go, pass number 1 with the grain. Setting 5 on this adjustable razor, by the way. I may keep it on 5 for the entirety of the shave. I probably will. For the first pass, since I have 3 days worth of growth, I was tempted to use a more aggressive setting, but I'll just go with the 5 for right now. I don't want any surprises right now. And 5 is the setting I'm most used to, although I have had it up to 6 or maybe even 7 a time or two. But just getting the shave started, but it's a good shave so far. Feels good. Okay, I'm going to rinse the razor now. It was a little bit challenging taking a shower today, too. And since I've been having trouble with low blood sugar, they told me not to take my insulin last night. And to reduce it down to only 18 units. they were having me take 20 or 24 units, and I had kind of two different things that I was told about that. My insulin printed on the package, on the pin, I had the pins, you know, it said 24 units, but I seem to remember my doctor telling me only to take 20, but I started taking 24 and taking the little bit of what is it called? Not melatonin. Oh, that stuff that's like a low octane insulin in a pill form, metformin. I was taking that as instructed, and I think it was a bit much for me. Okay, let me rinse the razor again. Okay, here I go. Got this in the way over here. This strap on my sling. I'm not in any real pain unless I move my arm a certain way. My shoulder itself doesn't seem to hurt, but the area just underneath of it, about where my tricep begins, in through there, is kind of painful. Garden's doing really good. I added an Asiatic lily plant and black-eyed Susan plant. And I may have some seeds coming up, some sunflowers, and maybe even some big sunflowers. Hopefully that all works out. Some of my seeds don't seem to have germinated yet. We've had an unusually cool spring so far, and now we're getting close to summer. Okay, that's pass one complete. I'll come back with a second pass across the grain. I don't know, did I show you this? I hope I did. That's the bottle that the Tabex shaving powder comes in. I think I showed that to you. You would think it might smell like tobacco, the way it sounds, kind of like tobacco or something, but no, it smells like, it smells like a charcoal soap made by the same Etsy vendor. I'll put a link to them down below. And here we go across the grain. Yeah, yesterday I was both in pain and odd euphoria because I broke my shoulder, but I was still feeling the effects of low blood sugar, which can make a person euphoric, and I guess it can even put a person into a coma. Apparently not only high blood sugar, but low blood sugar is something diabetics have to watch out for. And I haven't been taking my measurements, my insulin, well, my blood sugar measurements, because I ran out of the little test strips. I've still got a meter that works, and I've got plenty of Lancets, but I guess I need to get some more test strips. I only had one left and I used that some time ago. But I used to be able to get a pretty good idea of what my blood sugar was just from how I felt, but yeah, apparently not so much anymore. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Continuing. Having better luck with this soap. This is the second time I used it. I used it once off camera and only took a photograph of the things I used in that shave, which I put in the Facebook groups before I was hacked. But this brush I'm using is has more of a backbone to it, and so far I haven't had any undissolved powdery bits of the soap on my face like I did the first time. It was still a good shave the first time, but this is a better one so far. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll be right back for a third pass against the grain. Okay, let's go against the grain, third pass. I'll start on the neck this time. The soap has kind of a slightly fruity, cologne-like scent. To my nose, it does anyway. And a scent strength of only 3 or 4 out of 10. Not a super strong scent. If you could say that this has any base notes, there's almost a soapier scent underlying it all, kind of like hotel soap, hotel hand soap or something like that. At least that's what I'm smelling. Your Schnazola may have a different experience with this. Your mileage may vary. So far, the soap is performing well. I believe it comes to us from Portugal. And I was trying to remember the name of their other soap that I have in a tub. It has charcoal in it and kind of a purplish tint to the soap. Perlita or something like that. Although I think that might also be the name of a certain kind of volcanic glass that you put in your garden to keep the soil from compacting and to keep the moisture in the garden. The little white beads that you'll find in potting soil or a type of volcanic glass, excuse me. Anyway, continuing onto the face here. Flip the razor over, go to the other side of the face. Lucky for me that I'm right-handed. It was my left shoulder that got fractured. But in the foreseeable future, I may not be doing any straight razor shaves, which I only do on my own time when I'm not doing a video anyway, because those take me a long time to do properly. I haven't been straight razor shaving that long. And I have never been able to properly shave with a shavette. I tend to butcher myself when I try to do that, so even though I still have a shavette, I'm not going to do that for a while. Okay, we'll finish up this pass here, go to the chin and above the upper lip. After that, I'll do pickups and wind up the shave. Thankfully, I'm having, well, these products and this gear is so good that I'm having an almost idiot-proof shave. Although, considering it's me doing the shave, well, I ain't going to say anything else. Okay, I'll be back for pickups. Okay, there's a magical clock if it's still around. It's pickup time, everybody. I don't want too much more fanfare. I want to get right into this. And you probably can't see it right now, but when I hit the ground yesterday, I guess I got scuffed up down here. So if you see something like that, so far anyway, it's not from the razor. Maybe you'll see it here in a minute if it can be seen in this light. And hopefully I won't make it worse by shaving over it again. I'll go over my neck one more time. Just very quickly here. Soap is fairly slick. Not super slick, but fairly slick. and has good protection, I think. See. Oh, that's good enough. I'll be back with Mr. Towel. Here's our good friend, Mr. Towel. Drying off as best I can, washing off as best I can with pretty much only one arm, one hand working correctly today. Okay, I'll put Mr. Towel back where he goes, and I'll start a brief recap and put the finishing touches on the shave here. Okay. Before I got on camera, I prepped my face with the Village Barber shaving oil. My razor has been this adjustable twist to open Gillette Slim Twist razor on the number 5 setting all the way through. Yep, that's right. My brush has been this Crowley Tosh Black Badger brush. And in my razor on its second use was one of these Tiger Platinum blades. Much better, in my opinion, and a lot of people's, than the regular Tiger blades. Okay, and I lathered in the Captain's Choice the lighter of their copper shaving bowls, which is still pretty heavy duty. And I used Tabex shaving soap powder, available on Etsy. I'll put a link down below in the description to the video. Okay, well, assuming that I've covered everything, I'm going to apply a little bit of the Thayers Lavender Witch Hazel. And let's see, I guess I should shake this a little first. I'm doing this all kind of one-handed, so. Sorry, I'm off camera here, but when you do things, with one hand like this, it's just kind of problematic. So there you have the very nice Thayers Lavender Witch Hazel facial toner. No alcohol in that. Okay, coming up next, some of the Aqua Velva Musk Aftershave Cologne, which I'll need to get more of sometime soon. Let's see, how do yeah, you don't flip the top, you got to unscrew it. Well, here I go. Let me see, try to get that going in my hand without spilling it all. Okay, ow, ow, ow. Set that down, get it going in my hands here. A little up behind the ears, on the temples, a little bit in the back of the neck. Ow. Very nice. I don't know that it goes with that shaving soap powder exactly, but I don't think it's going to clash. I think I used this combination before at some point, perhaps, but let me put the cap back on this and show it to you again, although I'm sure you've seen this in stores. The Aqua Velva Musk Aftershave Cologne. Yeah. Okay, one more thing and then I'll get out of here. Finally, and this is the only Nivea balm I know that actually has alcohol in it, but since I've got some, I'm going to use it anyway. It's their Maximum Hydration Moisturizing Post-Shave Balm. Okay. I don't know if I need to shake that. Shake it anyway. Pour a little bit in my hand if I can get it to pour. It's pretty thick. Come on. There we go. That's more than enough. Set that there. Ow! Hope it doesn't fall. And more sting from the alcohol in that than from the aftershave, I think. Let's see. It's not easy to do. Sorry, I hope I'm not boring you. I'm just trying to get this shave completed. It's a nice shave. As I indicated earlier, I like all these products and the gear that I've used. Now let me put the cap back on this and show you one more time. The Nivea Maximum Hydration Moisturizing Post-Shave Balm. Although with alcohol in it, I'm not sure how it exactly moisturizes you, but it's got other ingredients in it too. That's it. I'm going to go folks. Have a great week. Sorry Sarge wasn't here this time, but on behalf of Sarge and Mr. Tal and myself, peace out, and we'll see you next time, I hope.